Hello again, everyone. I want to make a quick revision, or not a revision, just to go through the exam, the previous midterm exam, which was on model, and every and each one of you have different questions than the other. Okay? This is really not a very big challenge, but it's a very good test to test your understanding for the previous period. The percentage is not that harsh on you, it's just only 15%. So you still have a lot of things to do in order to pass this level or this course as easily as possible. But I have a couple of remarks that I want to talk with you about them. I thought that it will be better to record all these remarks for you and for your companions, just in case to remember them down the road, and also for your companions who didn't attend today to be able to go through them. First of all, this course is not difficult. This course needs hard study, needs attention to details, needs you to have a good understanding of what you are doing. It's not just multiplying matrices with each other, getting the results, and that's it. No. It's how to multiply them. You will have questions about this. How to solve the system of equation. You will have questions covering this issue. You will have also another questions testing your understanding about these methods and about the differences that exist in these methods or operations in general. So if you study well, you review the previous exams which already exist on model, I believe you will be in a very good shape. Try to do more exercises, please, you will need it. Also, try to sleep well before your exam. This is really very important to have your full concentration on a problem. Sometimes, when you see me solving something, I can, and I'm recording all the lectures live in front of you. Sometimes, like the previous lecture, I just forgot, I just thought in something else. So instead of using I minus A in order to check the inverse of the Lehm-Torf matrix that we were talking about just shortly, a few minutes before that, I've taken A, the technical matrix, and I've ended up in a loop for 3-4 minutes trying to see what's the problem. The numbers are not adjusting. I wanted to show you that either me, you, anyone in algebra, in just manipulating numbers, you may think of something, you may lose attention, so the result will be that you will go into a loop trying to search where the problem is, trying to test your information inside your head. But remark for all of you, I didn't give up. You shouldn't give up. If something like this happens, you have results that doesn't make any sense, so just review it once more. And a little extra more effort will make you capable of having a very good results. You understand what I'm saying? So these exams are not for someone who didn't do his own work, who didn't study well. You will need to study well, try to practice. You can't enter the exam and the first time for you to have a pen in your hand is while you are taking your exam. Tell me, how it's gonna be correct? Just trying to write these numbers. It's the first time that you have a pen while you are trying to solve an exam. Okay, at the exam time. So you will have to give yourself time to train. And please, don't ever be afraid from trying. Trying once, twice, 3 times. Try to search for something. If something is have a problem with you, like you told me for us previously, that if I have this problem, I'm just going to Google it. I'm going to see some videos about it. Okay, I will go to the library. I will seek a reference or textbook. This is the major thing. معايا تلات. But never give up. Never give up. Okay. You will see now. This is actually what I want to tell you about the remarks about the exam. Also, I want you to go to the IT just to check this. I had to record this in order to be with you in all times. First of all, check the IT units about the internet. It's working on your laptops. Number two, check also that your laptops are working very good. Check for the wise flow, because it will make some issues if your computer is not adjustable or something. So just try to be sure about all of this. If you have any problem whatsoever, try to send me an email about this issue, and I will raise it directly to the responsible people, either here or in Lisbon at once, okay? I don't need you to go through what we suffered in the previous exam. Just sitting, trying, doing, it's the first time, just to check your laptop for the exam, okay? So we should go through all of this. Let's start. I've taken one of the trials from one of your outputs in the exam, and I want to go through it with you easily. Please look at this question and look to the answer that was chosen. He's telling you, consider that I have an A and B. A is 2 by 3, B 3 by 2. The product of B times A is equal to which option? So all I have to do, the first thing to do, first, what to do first?
Multiply B by A.
Okay, I will start with B, which is simply a 3 by 2, and the A,
which is a 2 by 3.
Which is simply 2 by 3. So I'm expecting that B times A will develop a matrix with a dimension of 3 by 3. So actually the one who chose this option is just an idiot. So, yes, this is really a very easy question. It's not gonna, you are not going to face it once more. So once they give you something like this, or you had something like this, I'm putting a question for you to be very easy in order to get it. So this, actually, it's gonna be the A or the C. A or C. So I will start multiplying, as you said. I'm not gonna lose a lot of time in doing this, but it's really, very good question. I'm really happy with it. I will just try to go through it. Okay. B, it's gonna be 1 times 4, then times 0 times 2. So 1 times 4, once I've tried to multiply by 0 and 2, it's gonna be negative 8. So negative 8, negative 8. Oh, is me. Okay, let's do it once more. Take the second row, okay? Take the second row, and it's gonna be 2 by the first row. So I'm talking about the element 2, 1, 1. So negative 1 times 0, 0 times negative 2. So the result will be? Okay. Let's check our choice. So this one is omitted. So now 100% was this result. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, let's multiply. 1 times 0 is going to be 0. Negative 2 times negative 2 is going to be 4. So this is omitted, and those are omitted. This is the correct answer. Did it take a long for you? No. Okay. Here is the answer for this question. Okay. Okay, once more, please do think. And calm, ease, step by step. Trust your information. He's asking you, let A, which is stand for, so actually I'm telling you that A is the
Elementals. Yeah.
You know the elementals. Okay. Then N by N identity matrix. Which of the following propositions are not true is false? Okay. So he is asking you the question, but from the other point. So please try to be careful. I myself am not very good with these type of questions. Okay? I usually go faster, and then I end up answering these questions.
Wrong. Yeah.
Okay? So let's go for it. He's asking, okay, I will try to find the right answers, and I will omit them. Okay? This is the way. Or this is my way. Okay? So identity matrix, is it invertible? Yep, it's correct. I will omit it. Is it symmetric? Yep, I will omit it. Is it an upper triangular matrix? Yes, I will omit it. So the result will be A is anti-symmetric what? Matrix.
Yeah.
Okay? This is gonna be the choice. خدت بالك انا عملت ايه؟
هو انا ينفع نحل امتحاني عايزه اشوفه.
مش فارق. هي دول بس اللي انا طلعتهم، بس ممكن نسبيسيفيك الامتحان بتاعك انت احله معاكي لوحدك. اوكي؟ بس دول لان انا خدتهم الصبح، كان ممكن لو انا على الانترنت دلوقتي كنت اخترته. اوكي؟ انا اكشوال كنت بلاننج كده. اسال اذا كان في حد فيكم يسمح لي ان انا ابص على الامتحان بتاعك. طبعا هتبقى انتي سيمتريك. خلي بالك انا مش بحل الامتحان. يعني انا مش ليا الهدف ان انا احل ده، ممكن اديك السلايدز وانت عارف اصلا كوريكت انسرز. اوكي؟ بس انا بسال بس في نقطه واحده. ازاي يبقى accessible for me؟ how to go through it؟ how to think about it؟ okay. يبقى اذا على طول اول ما دخلت ده هديت، انا شايف كلمه فوكس دي بتوترني نفسيا، فرحت عامل ايه؟ شفت الكوريكت انسرز ومدن واخترت الاخير. لا وات ميك سنس. هو مين الانتي سيمتريك ماتريسيز؟ بتبقى سكوير ماتريكس. الدايجونال بتاعها بيبقى زيروز، والمفروض ان الابر تريانجولر بيبقى زي اللور تريانجولر والديفرنس ان ساين. صح؟ طيب ده دي الفكره بتاعت الانتي سيمتريك. اليونيك ماتريكس كده. يبقى اذا لا صح؟ يبقى ده غلط. وبالتالي اهي الريزلت بتاعته. تعالوا بص على الكويستشن اللي بعده. Consider the system. This is the previous one was the second question. Yes. The previous one was the second or the third?
The second.
The second.
So
it's 2 marks now. Okay, consider the system of linear system of equations ax equal b, where a is given, b is given. Which option is the solution for this system? Any ideas? اعمل ايه بسرعه عشان اتاكد من الكلام الفاضي.
هنعملهم
ايوه.
هتبقى
فاهم السؤال صح؟ ايه السؤال بيقول ايه السؤال؟
هتبقى اخر واحده.
طب انت عملتها ازاي؟
عشان عملت 1 multiplied by 0 is 0 وبعدين 3 multiplied by 3 is 9 and we need a 9 at the top بس.
Okay, so actually what Faraz did is he said that to himself. A is here, B this is the result. X is giving me more than 1x. So I will check with the definition, which is simply multiplying each row, each column from these columns from the left into the coefficient matrix. If the result is going to be 9 over 18, we are going to be in a very good shape. كان ممكن حل تاني. There were another solution to try to solve the system and to compare the results, but it will take more time. Okay? فاهم يا ترى النقطة دي؟ طيب تعالى بص كده اضرب 9 و18 يبقى 1 times 9 9 but 3 times 18 is going to be 9. It's not going to be 9. So this is omitted. Let's go for the other one. 1 and 2. 1 times 1 is going to be 1. 3 times 2 is going to be 6. The sum is not 9. So this is also not correct. Take this one. 1 times 3 it's going to be 3. 3 times 3 it's going to be 9. The sum is 12. Not correct. So the last one really will satisfy this equation. So the answer will be within the last one and it is correct. Okay? Perfect. Okay, let's go for this one. For this one, I start to make things a little bit spicy. A little bit spicy. He said that, consider that A given B, which means this is a system. How many rows, how many equations? How many equations, how many unknowns?
how many the unknowns?
3 unknowns and how many equations? 3 equations. عشان بيبقى عندي system. Number of unknowns و number of equations. ده 3 by 3. بس هو مديك equation بكام؟ 3 by 4. Which makes sense. لأن ده معناه إن دول system of 3 equations in 3 mean unknowns. صح؟ لأن دي اسمها augmented matrix هو مديها لك. طيب تعالى بقى كده بيقول if the augmented matrix of a system of linear equations with alpha, beta, and gamma belongs to R. So alpha, beta, and gamma they are actually numbers. Okay. بيقول لك when alpha equal to beta لما alpha بيساوي beta the two values don't equal to each other.
اوكي.
ماشي؟ كمل. Which is the value of gamma that turns the system consistent. ازاي اعمل؟
انا دي ما فهمتهاش بقى، اخر واحده انا فاكر السؤال ده بالظبط.
طب ماشي. ها. انت فهمتي ايه؟
انا ما فهمتوش اصلا.
لا معلش except a little bit effort. افتكر كده معايا. In order to solve حدد المكان. هو ده بيسألك في انه مكان solution of a system of equations. Yes؟ صح؟ بيسألك في السولوشن of a system of equations. وسألك في الاوجمنتد ماتريكس يعني انا بتكلم على الايشلون فورم او الريديوسد ايشلون فورم. صح يا فراس؟ طيب استنى كده علشان يبقى عندي consistent system of equations لازم يبقى موجود عندي يا اما unique solution يا اما infinite number of solutions. صح؟ الكونسيستنت سيستم will develop unique solution او infinitely many number of solutions. لو inconsistent system يبقى عندي row all of these values or n values equal to 0 but this number doesn't equal to 0. This is gonna develop inconsistent system. You are between two things. First of all, I will listen to what he said, which is the normal way in solving such a problem. I will need my pen and my paper. I can do that to be sure about the result. Because he wants me to choose which value of gamma will make the system make sense. فمعايا جميل. مليين numbers كده.
1 1 0 0.
The first row is 1 1 1.
No,
sorry.
0.
0 and 0. That's the augmented matrix for the first row.
بعدها
For the second row, it's gonna be
negative 1.
okay.
بعدها 1
Negative 1, negative 1,
1 3.
1 and 3. The last one is gonna be
الفا.
alpha and then alpha and then
لا مش الفا.
gamma and the result will be
تاني واحدة مش الفا.
لا هو قال انها الفا.
لا بيتا.
ليه؟
ايوه
alpha بيساوي بيتا.
it's the same يعني.
So I can choose them, both of them are betas or both of them are alphas. صح كده؟
بس هما دي equal.
Okay. جاهزين؟
اوكي.
طب هعمل ايه بقى؟ عشان اعرف اذا كان كونسيستنت وانكونسيستنت عشان الرانكات مش الرانكات. فين اروح منين؟ ايشلون فوق، ريديوس ايشلون فوق.
بس that's gonna take a lot of time.
ليه a lot of time؟ انت بتهجس؟ ده مش a lot of time. بص كده. The first row with the second row. Get this sum. مسترك. قول يا برنسس. ها؟
First row مع second row.
1 1 0 0 اقفل. 1 plus negative 1
0.
1 plus negative 1 0 plus 1
1.
0 plus 3 for the last one. I
ممكن
will have
نعمل-
to multiply a negative alpha then I will add. Negative alpha plus alpha.
0.
Negative alpha plus alpha.
0.
Negative alpha times 0 is gonna be 0. Okay? Plus gamma. Yes?
Gamma.
Am I right? Then negative alpha times 0 plus 3. صح؟ فين السيستم؟ فين اللاين؟ فين الرو which will control the system to be consistent or inconsistent. Look for the second row. I will rewrite it as it is, which is gonna be Mr. Frost 0, 0, 1, and the 3. I can multiply this row by negative gamma and add it on this one. صح؟
هو احنا عرفنا ان
صح. صح.
ماشي.
Negative gamma times 0 plus 0, so it's gonna be 0. Negative gamma times 0 is gonna be 0. Negative gamma times 1, negative gamma plus gamma, so the result will be negative gamma times 3, so it's gonna be 3 minus 3 gamma, yes? This is actually what I'm looking for. The first row, I don't care about it, which is 0, 0, 1, 1. What's the row that's gonna control your life? The last row. If this value doesn't equal to 0, you will have inconsistent system. صح؟ طيب if this value equal to 0 معايا مس 3 لازم ده يبقى بيساوي كام؟ when it's gonna equal to 0 لما جاما يساوي كام؟ ليه عملت ده؟ لأن هاخد ال 3 أموف it to the other side so negative 3 gamma will equal to negative 3 so gamma will equal to negative 3 by negative 3 so the result will be 1. If this value equal to 1 معايا في راس هيبقى الرو ده كله بزيروز وده will develop a consistent dependent system يعني consistent infinite number of solutions فاهمني؟
اوكي بس انا سؤالي
انا معاك اهو بس
get...
معلش انا اسف على المقاطعه قبل ما اخش في السؤال بتاعك.
اوكي
Did it take a lot of time?
لا.
How many times? How many minutes? I believe less than 1 minute.
Mm.
The numbers are really very easy. See how they are cancelling with each other. I've got to the row which controlling everything. And I start analyzing it. اسأل السؤال بتاعك. طبعا الإجابة واضحة. هو واحد وهو جابها correct.
اوكي انا بقى سؤالي انا وقعت في النص. How did we get 1 minus alpha ل 0؟ لما احنا عملنا الروز عملنا first row minus the last row.
I've added 1 plus minus 1 to get a 0. I'm trying
لا
to get to the
للرو
additional
التالت.
form.
للرو التالت.
Okay. Alpha is a real number, yes?
Yes.
And this is the pivot of this column, which
Okay.
is 1.
Yes.
I will multiply the 1 in exactly the same value, but with opposite sign. So I will multiply 1
regardless of
times
what the...
negative alpha.
Okay.
Okay? So negative alpha plus alpha, the result will be
0.
negative alpha plus alpha, so the result will be
0.
negative alpha times 0 plus gamma, so it will be
Go.
gamma. Negative alpha times 0 plus 3, so the result will be 3. معايا مستقبل. شايفها accessible صح ولا ايه؟ مش صعب مش مستحيل يعني. والسؤال انت خلاص كده انا جاوبتك؟ طبعا انا لما وصلت للمرحله لما عملت ده لفت نظري ان السكند رو doesn't exist. I don't care. But I have here a pivot which is 1 عشان اوصل للإشلون فورم لازم ال1 يبقى تحتيه مين يا مستر؟ لازم ال1 يبقى beneath it 0. How to get to 0? I have the pivot, so I will multiply negative gamma, then I will add. خلاص وصلت للcontrolling point. دي الكنترول. This is what controlled the whole issue. This way. If it was 0, it will be a consistent system. If this value is not equal to 0, then the system can be inconsistent. So actually, in the exam, I can write also, I can make you solve the same problem, but I will just change that the system to be inconsistent. ودي لك الفاليوز هنا 1 2 not equal to 1 not equal to 3 وانت to choose. طبعا هيبقى not equal to 1. You read me? What really matters for me, it's not the answer of this question. How did I think about this question? فاهم معنى كلامي؟ اوكي. يبقى الاول بحدد هو فين، ده معنى كلامي انك لازم تحدد هو فين. حددت المكان، ابدا افتكر الانفورميشن بتاعت المكان ده، هتلاقي السوليوشن كامينج ان يور هيد. اوكي بيرفكت. طبعا ولا طبعا بهرج معاك. عيب. حتى لما يسالني في الامتحان هو ممكن يكونوا سائلين كده بجد. تعال بقى بص كده، خلي بالك ده كان رابع سؤال باين اللي فات ده ولا خامس سؤال؟
ده رابع سؤال.
اللي فات كان رابع صح؟ مش فاكر. تعال بقى نبص على الخامس، بيقول what is the augmented matrix of the system of linear equations. لو سمحت ايه ده؟ بيقول what is the augmented matrix of مين؟ of the given system. In the variables x1, x2, x3. هو انا سالتك على ايه؟ انا بسالك على augmented matrix. augmented matrix دي كنت بتعمليها ازاي؟ 2 1 and 0 equal 8 2 1 0 equal 8 يبقى ده صح. دي صح. دخلنا السؤال من اول تشويس. دي الكوريكت انسر. ده غلط ده غلط ده غلط. لان الاوجمنتد ماتريكس فور ذيس سيستم it must be 3 times 4. مين فيهم 3 times 4؟ just only. okay that's correct. خدت الموضوع؟ طب خلينا نتشيك يمكن في حاجه مستخبيه. خلاص تعالى ناخد الثيرد رو which is gonna be 0 1 4 equal 1 2 0 1 4 and 2. This is no doubts now. Okay, your answer is correct. برضه الإجابة بتاعت الراجل صح. روعة. بيقول which is the solution set of the system of linear equations with augmented matrix تك ومديك some alternatives. الباشا ما جاوبوش. ممكن نبص شويه كده مستر فراس وتقول لي مين بيعمل ايه؟ مين بيعمل ايه يا فراس؟
مين بيعمل ايه؟
مين بيعمل ايه؟
مش عارف.
لا بص كويس.
ما جاوبتوش برضه؟
هو الماتريكس اللي انا جايب دي كوفيشنت ماتريكس ولا اوجمنتد ماتريكس ولا بطيخ ماتريكس؟ بص كده.
It's an augmented matrix.
Stop. This is an augmented matrix.
Okay.
How many equations?
3 by 3.
3. برضه بتقولي 3 by 3.
It's a 2 by 3 بس.
How many variables?
3 by 2.
x1 x2. لأن actual الشكل اللي أنت شايفه قدامك ده اللي هو بيقول كده 2 1 3. Second row is صح مستر فراس؟
Yeah.
Third row is
6 5
هو بيسألك مين السولوشن؟ يعني اكشوال فراس دي نفس المسألة اللي انت قلتها في الأول. يعني أنا بكل بساطة 2 1 4 4 6 5 هنا في بتاع بجرب بيها لازم الريزلتس تطلع 3 و 4 ومين؟ مين اللي يتحط هنا؟ 2 negative 1. So this is 2 and the negative 1. مش كده برضه؟ مش هو ده اللي بيقوله؟ اوكي. لو انا عملت 2 times 2
4
1 minus 1 so it will be negative 1. The sum is 3. معلش ما تمشيش بسرعة، ما تجريش بسرعة. 4 times 2 6 و 4 minus 1
4 times 2 6
I'm sorry 4 times 2 ب 8 وبعدين minus 4 the result will be
4.
okay 6 times 2 is gonna be
12.
12 و 5 minus 1 is gonna be
Negative 5.
negative 5. The sum will be
7.
okay. The correct answer is
طب والله الأسئلة سهلة هو بس
هو
السؤال
حد يشرح لنا
أيوة،
اللي هو
بالظبط.
اعمل كده.
احنا عايزين حد يشرح لنا بس نعمل
this is the result. طبعا خلي بالك هي جت معايا مع الهوبل دوبل
ايه.
يعني هي جت بالصدفه ان الاجابه هو question number 1 بس طبعا لو انا كنت ترايد مثلا ده معرفش ترايد ده تعرف ده ايه؟ تعرف ده ايه؟ ده infinite number of solutions ده infinite number of solutions. طب انت عارف ال infinite number of solutions ده المفروض الاجابه بتاعته يتكتب ازاي؟
ازاي؟
ما اعرفش.
ده الإجابة بتاعته معناها إن 2 of an x equal مين؟ يعني x equal y over كام؟ يعني actual أنا المفروض أشوف الآتي ده السولوشن سيت، السولوشن سيت تبقى كام؟ y over 2 and مين؟ ده السولوشن سيت. لأنك لما تحط y with any value حتى لو كتبتهم كده السيستم يتحقق. They will cancel each other and somehow ويديك الريزلتس. طبعا ده مش هيحصل كده. انت فاهمني يا فراس؟ اوكي. طبعا your answer isn't correct لانه ما عملش اجابه على دوت فناخد منه يعني. طيب تعالوا بقى بص على دي قلت الرخامه بس خلي بالك ان لما الرخامه بتزيد الاجابه بتبقى اسهل. خلي بالك. بص كويس قوي هو عايز ايه واحنا بنعمل ايه؟ ها
هو عايز
ها بصوا كده بيتهيألي لذيذ صح؟ والله حلو. بيقول consider two arbitrary matrices A and B. It's like puzzles. Two arbitrary matrices A and B. خلي بالك بقى. And I في I. اوكي identical. All of the same order كلهم نفس الايه؟ دايمنشن. طبعا معنى ان في I يعني الاي والبي لازم يبقوا سكوير ماتريسيز صح انا ولا غلط؟
Yeah.
اوكي. Knowing that A is invertible ال A بقدر اعمل لها ايه؟
Inverted.
اقلبها. And symmetric.
Okay.
وكمان symmetric. The matrix خلي بالك بقى A بعدين bracket B transpose A to the power of 2 transpose A minus 1 plus I minus A transpose is necessary equal to which matrix؟
I think ان انا عملتها سي.
تعال بقى بص انا ما يهمنيش انت عملت ايه؟ انا يهمني ازاي بفكر فيها. اوكي I will start. اوكي let's دربكه دي ابداها منين؟ انا عارف ان البي دول اولا دي a minus 1 3 by 3 مثلا، لو انا بحب ال 3 by 3 as a good example او 2 by 2 يبقى اذا ده 2 by 2 ده it's gonna be 2 by 2 لانهم from the same dimension. ده ال a minus 1. بعدين اوكي so this is a square transpose صح؟ و this is times b to the power of t b transpose. So actually I'm multiplying a times b square times a square times t times a minus 1. He told me that a is invertible and also is symmetric. صح كده؟ طيب تمام خلينا نبدأ نفكر تاني. Is necessary equal to which matrix؟ ها؟
صح؟
ها؟ Which one؟ فكر قول لي ازاي هتفكر فيه.
هبتدي بال A squared for me.
Is there a link between the symmetric matrices and the inverse of a matrix? Symmetric matrix and inverse of a matrix.
أكيد بس ما أعرفش هو إيه
The
بقى.
symmetric matrix and the transpose. Yes, the symmetric and the transpose will be the same. Any symmetric matrix, its transpose is the same as this matrix. So A actual equal A transpose M, N, A equal A transpose M. Huh? Symmetric matrices. So, okay. Now we have A to the power of 2 symmetric times A minus 1. So actually they are going to be the same. So this is actually A squared times A minus 1. Am I right? تاني مش انت دلوقتي عندك A squared. A is a symmetric matrix. What do you understand from a square matrix, from a symmetric matrix? A equal what? A transpose. مش ده
Okay.
المعنى بتاع symmetric ده given؟
Okay.
طيب يبقى إذا بص الأول على الجزء ده which states that I have A to the power of 2 which is I will get their transpose. Then I will multiply them by A minus 1. Look at this part. So actually this is like A transpose A times A, which means that both of them are A's since A equal to A transpose. And this is gonna multiply by A to the power of -1. Am I right?
Yeah.
Minus I. And this value also is multiplied by B transpose. صح? And then all of them, am I writing this right about the bracket?
Multiplied by A.
This is first, all of this is multiplied by A. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. And then there is another minus A here. Okay? And there is also a transpose over there. Am I right? Okay. Step by step. Let's see the following. These two elements will do what with each other?
They cancel each other.
And they will be unit matrix. So now I have a B transpose times A, which is minus I, and all of them times A. Then minus A transpose. Yes?
Okay.
Okay. I can do something. I can replace I matrix by, let's say, A minus 1 times A. I can do that? Can I do that?
Okay. Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can.
We can, we can.
Yes. So it's gonna be A معايا تلا, open a bracket معايا تلا, which is gonna be BT. Actually, I didn't solve it before. And I will take the A as a common. So it's gonna be BT times I minus I, and I will have the A matrix Well, actually, I will have here a minus 1. And this is times a. Am I right?
minus A.
Minus a. Okay. Then, let's see. This is supposed to be here. So I have I, which can be written as the B matrix. He didn't say anything about the B matrix. Am I right? No, just
No.
only the A is invertible and symmetric. This is just only for A. So the second case is gonna be, this is A minus 1 times A. Okay. I need to manipulate this part for the B part. Okay. So actually I will have A times BT minus, if I make A enter, so it's going to be A times BT minus I times A. It's like this. Am I right, guys? This is A, this is I, it's going to disappear, so it's in here. And this is A times A minus 1 is going to be I. And this is minus A. This is going to be like this. Okay. Now, we have these two matrices from the same dimension, minus A. Just a second. So it can be A times B transpose minus A. Am I doing this correct؟ تابعوني عشان مش هغلط. تاني من الأول. أنا عملت إيه؟ بدل A2 to the transpose خليتها A times A times each other times A minus 1. So these parts eat each other. Now I have A times over BT times A minus I. And all of this value is negative I. I've replaced the I by A minus 1 and the A. Now I can take from these two parts, I have A over here, and I have A also over here, so I've taken A as a common. I have BT minus A to